Okay, so this is what I've done. I was going to do another fish tank like I was saying, but I use this one for reptiles. So there's one thing I looked up. There's a hobbyist. He does YouTube, and I wanted to look it up to make sure it was okay to use it, because I almost filled it up and just let it set in the house. But he was bringing out that you have to make sure that it's okay because it's been dry, for a while. Setting there, this is a nice tank too. I'm going to have a nice fish in there. And I'm not talking about the right kind of goldfish. It's called something else. You'll see it. It's really cute. It's like a fancy looking goldfish. Excuse the grass out. I haven't done anything out here. It's just been winter, and in the spring I'll be out here really fixing it up. But anyways, I filled this whole thing up with water, and it doesn't look like for now that it's burst or leaking or anything. It's filled up to the top still. And then to disinfect it, in case you're afraid, he was saying, and wondering if it could get diseases because there was another reptile in there or whatever, and you're putting fish in there, you don't want it sick or anything because it's not the same type of species, then you put a little bit of bleach. And I just put a tiny bit of bleach in there, like in comparison to the water. You could look on the bleach bottle and see how much to put, he was saying. And I just put a couple. I already know because I used to work in like an area where you disinfect water for dishes in a restaurant type thing, and you just put a little bit. You don't have to put a ton of bleach in there because that's overkill. Just a little, half of a capful to a certain amount, a gallon, per gallon or so. And this here is 40, so you could put. I just used a capful and dropped some drops in there because I've been rinsing it out and I cleaned it out. But I want it to set. You could let it set for a few hours or so. And this is outside. It's very cold. And let's see. It is windy. Look at this tree. It's cold out here. And it's still pretty windy out today. But anyways, that's what we're doing. I am doing this. Filling it up. And it's already filled up rather, and I'm gonna let it set. I wanted to take it out tonight, but I still might come back out because I don't want to leave it overnight. Just like a few hours or so. I got an outside light. I can come out here and just dump the water because I'm anxious for this. Don't be too anxious though. It doesn't look like anything's happening with it, but I'm gonna get something and dry it off so I could see. It's cold. See, there's a nice light. You can see pretty good out here. And clouds are looking crazy, guys. I think we're going to get some snow or a nice thunderstorm. I hope it waits till I get this tank in this house. But it looks like it's holding up okay, though, so far. So, it's cold outside. I had this big old jacket on. But anyways, we're going to wait and see if it's okay in a few hours. I'll dump the water out, and then I will set it up. Hopefully it doesn't explode in my room, but we're going to leave it out there. So if it's sitting with all that water right now, it should pretty much be okay. It hasn't sprung a leak or anything. And, I'll get something else and dry it off real good and see what it looks like. But it looked like a pretty sturdy tank before. We've rinsed it out before when we were cleaning it for the other animal that we had in there. So anyways, we'll see. Everybody stay safe out there. Keep the hands washed. Stay away from folks unless you have to go out and shop for a few things or whatever. And stay in. Find out about everybody, and whoever's in your household. If you're by yourself, maybe you can go and be with somebody if you're not contagious or anything. And be with family or friends so you don't have to be alone unless you want to be by yourself. But still, even if you're alone, use the same precautions. And those that go out to work, I know they're careful. I know my son still goes out and my daughter, and they are precautious. They use the precautions, like sanitize everything and wash the clothes and so forth, get their shower before interacting with everybody. So, and then they were saying to have a room separate just in case somebody does get sick so that you can quarantine them. Then you don't have to overwhelm the hospitals if it's not really, really bad. So anyways, you guys, we'll see you soon. I have some good information to share a little later on. So stay tuned for that, okay?